Happy Sunday. All right, so this is going to be a really quick one, but this is officially my end of my 2 months of taking jabs. Okay, so for the first 4 weeks, I took my jabs, then I took 1 week off, and then I took another cycle and had the 4 weeks. So this is the end of that 4 weeks. So officially, I've completed 2 cycles, both of which were 2.5. I did not increase. And I did lose. I did lose this week, albeit it was a very, very, very low number, but it was still a loss. So every week since taking it, I have lost. Even with the week in between when I didn't take it, I still lost. So here's the quick thing that I just want to recap over the last 2 months. 1, I've had 0 side effects. 2, my energy levels have remained the same in terms of me going to the gym and maintaining that. I'm still part of the 4:30 a.m. crew. That hasn't changed. 3, my menstrual cycle is the same. Nothing's changed with that. I will also say the one thing I have noticed is when I do want to eat something that is sugary or high fat, so chocolates, desserts, anything like that, which I haven't really had a lot of over the 2 months, but when I have had it, I have felt really sick. I notice that if I have too much of, well, you can't really eat too much anyway, but if you have, I guess if you eat more than what you really should be, I typically feel sick. I feel like I want to either vomit or I just don't feel good. So that is the one thing that I have noticed. And I say that because I've got such a sweet tooth. And so when I have chosen, because this is choice, this is not because I've craved it. It's all about me making choices now. So the food noise isn't really there. It's not shouting at me, telling me you have to have or you crave certain foods. It's me seeing something that is sweet, and then me going, oh, actually I do want to have that. I do want to have it. And when I've had it, I felt sick. So I recognize that it's not something that I will be doing regularly, which I haven't been, but just one thing that is just the one thing that I say that I have noticed. So this week was pretty regular week, nothing too out of the ordinary. I did meet up with some friends on the weekend, last weekend. I was at my brother's this weekend. So we kind of ate out, but it wasn't anything major. Again, you can only eat as much as you can eat. You're not forced, you can't force feed yourself. But I did lose. So when I weighed in, I lost, which was very small, 0.2 kg, still a loss, which is basically, it says 0.44 pounds. So less than a pound, less than a pound. But actually what that did was put me in the bracket of officially losing 1 stone. So in the 2 months, I have lost 1 entire stone. So in fact, it's 14.33 pounds. So just over a stone, and which is 6.5 kg. So I'm super ecstatic with that. I'm not going to increase my dose. I've decided I'm going to stick with the 2.5. I'm going to give myself a week break this week. So I feel like that might be my pattern. I'll do one dose, i.e. the whole pen for the 4 weeks. Then I'll give myself 1 week break, and then I'll do another one. So I think I might just stick with that for now. 1, because I don't really want to lose too much more. I feel like if I can get down to, so I'm 176.5 pounds right now. If I can get that down to to stay within the closer 170, I'll be happy. So effectively, I just want to lose 6.5 pounds, and I don't want to do that by increasing my dose. I can do that by effectively microdosing and having a small amount throughout the month. So give myself 1 week off, and then I'll go back to it the week after. So if I don't post next week, you know why. Totally tired. I'm so shattered. I did a lot of driving this weekend, so apologies. But that is my journey so far. I've definitely noticed the difference in my clothes. I definitely noticed the difference in my obviously, like, you just feel smaller. My husband's making comment about don't get too small, which is always great because It's great to have someone who's on your side, regardless of your size. But I do feel better. And I think that's ultimately what it boils down to. I feel better. And as long as you're doing it for yourself and you're not doing it for anyone else, you have to make sure, and don't go crazy. I would say that's one thing I will say. Just do what works for you. Just because they say you should be increasing your dose, if you don't feel comfortable to do that, then don't. I'm not going to, and I'm sticking to my 2.5 on my next run, which will be the third month of 2.5, and we will take it from there. But yeah, that's it. Short and sweet today. Take care.